Hello everyone, Damaris here. Today it is October 3rd, 2024. So I hope you guys are all doing well and know that I keep you in my prayers. I want to share an experience, something that just happened to me, and I really need to share this. So I am on YouTube and I had just finished watching something and I was just scrolling for a bit before I got up off the couch here, and I came across a short that, you know how they do those shorts sometimes of people playing an instrument out in the street, and people gather and just listen to them. Well, this was it's not a violin, but what is that instrument that looks like a jumbo violin? And they actually sit down to play it because it's so big. Sorry guys, the name of this instrument is escaping me right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Well, there was 3 guys that were listening, and once the guy got done playing, they asked him to play a song, and it was by so-and-so. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want you guys running over there listening to it, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So the guy said, yeah, I know it. And so he started playing it, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful instrumental. And so usually when I see something I like, you guys, I will run over and do a search on YouTube and look for that person or look for that song or whatever it may be. In this case, it was a song, so I went to look for that song and I wanted to hear the whole thing. Well, the channel that I was listening the song that I was listening to, okay, so I clicked on this video and I'm listening to the song, okay, and it was it had the same name, it just sounded a little different. And so I thought, well, maybe that's the difference between someone playing it out in the street and someone actually playing in like a studio or indoor concert type of thing. Because you know how sometimes that will make a difference in how the song sounds. So I thought it was just that, no big deal, and just kept listening. Well, it was just a few seconds into the song when all of a sudden my heart is racing, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm like, Lord, is this you? Right? Because I want to make sure I don't want to just quickly say, oh no, that's not good, and turn it off. I want to make sure. And so I'm like, Lord, is this coming from you? Nope. I get the feeling that nope. And so my heart is really racing at this point. And so I turn off the video and I stop praying in tongues. And I pray in tongues for a little bit. And then I got it in my head to rebuke this thing. And the minute I rebuked it, I had peace again in my heart. My heart was not racing anymore. Okay? So the reason why I'm coming on here to share this is to please be aware of what you're listening to. and what you're watching. Okay? What's coming in through your eye gate and your ear gate. Because the enemy is using anything and everything to get at us, meaning God's people. That's who he mainly goes after. He wants everybody, but he definitely wants God's people, right? I rebuked this thing and it disappeared right away. We have to have discernment. Please ask the Lord for discernment. Right? Because if you didn't have discernment, let's say, you could think, hundreds of other things. Like, I don't know what's going on with my heart all of a sudden. And not connected to, there might be something attached to what you're listening to. Some kind of spirit that is being released as you're listening to that or watching something, right? Have discernment. The Lord tells us in the Word to ask for wisdom and discernment. Right? He says if you don't ask, you don't have, basically. You don't have because you don't ask. So ask the Lord for wisdom and discernment. You guys, that was a demonic spirit that was connected to that sound, that was released as people hear the sound. And it was a beautiful song, right? Remember that the enemy always makes the wrapping look beautiful so that we have no idea what's inside of it, right? We need our discernment more than ever. We need discernment more than ever. Critical in these times. And let me tell you that song was a classical song, right? You wouldn't expect that from a classical song, but that's how the enemy works. And we have to keep that in mind. As we're getting closer to the elections, no matter who wins, all heck is going to break loose, right? The reality is we are in a war, in a spiritual war, and it's literally good against evil. So it's going to get nasty. So expect it to get nasty. But we, God's children, must stay nailed. And I'm gonna use that word, nailed to our Bible and nailed to our secret place. Because we need to be all about our Father's business. What is going to get us through is staying focused on Him. And if you have not forgiven anyone who has ever hurt you, please start forgiving. Start forgiving now. Forgive anyone and everyone. Don't hold any grudges against anyone, not even the most smallest of offense, not even that. You need to let it all go. Let it all go. You need to let it all go. Forgive and repent of whatever it is you need to be repentant of. Whatever it is you're in denial about. Whatever it is that you don't want to face. Maybe because it's too painful. You need to forgive. That is for your own good. That is major for what is coming. Because otherwise you will not be prepared. Yes, you do need to stay in the Word. Yes, you do need to stay in the secret place. You do need to stay focused on Him, right? Every single day you need to make sure you're focused on Him. You're doing your prayers in the morning. I would be taking communion at least a couple times a week, if not every day. This battle is real, you guys. This battle is real. And if you're not prepared, you will not make it to the other side. That is a reality that you need to get through your mind. So stay focused on Him and you'll be just fine. Make sure you've forgiven everybody and repent of whatever you need to repent of. But stay focused on Him and stay in the Word and you will be fine. You hold on to something because, oh, you don't know what they did to me. You don't know how bad they hurt me. You don't know what I went through. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you went through. Not that I don't care as in I don't care. But what I mean is I don't care how bad it is. What is critical now is that you forgive. Forgive. And repent of whatever you need to repent of. So do those two things. Get your head in the Bible. Read the Word every day. It's time to drop social media and pick up the Bible. Because social media is not going to get you through. Only God can get you through. You need to get in the Word. Okay, so I knew something like this was going to come up. I could just feel it bubbling up when I had this experience. This is really important, you guys. Really important. All right. Share this with someone who is constantly on their social media, who is addicted to shows or programs or whatever it may be. It's time that we realize how serious things are right now. That the enemy is going to use even something like classical music to get some demonic spirit to come into you as you are listening. Right? And if he's doing it with music, you know he's doing it with TV programs, what have you. So be extra careful of what you're listening to and what you're watching. And what you're reading, for that matter. Okay? Just keep in mind how slick, I can't even think of a bad enough word to give that defeated foe. How slimy and disgusting he is. How pathetic. That he would use things that we would normally use, not even thinking, oh, it's a classical song. I'm sure that's safe. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. Get that through your head. Nothing is safe. Keep that in mind. Nothing is safe. Be alert. Be vigilant in everything, with everything, and everyone. Okay? Stay plugged in. Stay focused on Him. Stay in the Word. And keep your communications open with Him. 24/7. Right? Throughout your day. Every time you have a moment to think on Him. Talk to Him. Love on Him. Keep Him first and foremost in your everyday 24/7. That's it for now. Love you. Bye.